Hello sir, this is our presentation video. The smart building that we have chosen is not a whole building but an office, which is the Glumac office in Shanghai, China.
So this is our group members, which is led by ZITA, JOSLINE John, DARSHINI, KYIRTHANA, and me, FARIS. Okay. So for the introduction, the Glumac is a consulting engineering firm based in Shanghai, China, which is located in the TI office in Shanghai. Okay, it has an area of 6,450 square feet, and it has a successfully featured net zero energy, net zero water, and net zero carbon. Space inside of the building is built by filtering particles in the air, so that the air that enters into the building is a fresh air that has exceptional air quality.
The next is the design highlight and design challenges of the building. The design highlights have 4 tabs, which is connection with the nature system, second biomorphic form and pattern, third dynamic and diffuser light, and the last one is the visual connection with nature. For connection with the nature system, employees at Glumac can use REST apps created by Giga to view outdoor and the indoor air quality indicator in real time on their cell phone. Next, the system is highlighted by corresponding signage, which also raises awareness of the seasonal variance in sun radiation, which is lower during the cloudy winter. Next is biomorphic form and pattern. A pentagon pyramid is formed by 5 triangles that constitute the 5 sides of each polygon. The installation acoustic panels also absorb sounds that would otherwise rebound from the exposed concrete floor in the reception and kitchen area. The third is dynamic and diffuse light. Overhead electric light activated by automated daylight and occupants sensor keep the office well lit while it inhabits. To reduce glare and brightness, dynamic glass is used on the southern wall. When the occupants click a button, the translucent glass force disperses light as it enters the area. It was important to provide staff a lot of control over the lighting. The enable LED desk lamp that reflect ambient light upward and directly light downward create the optimal lighting environment while conserve energy. The last is visual connections with nature. Every desk in the Glumac open area office has a view of one of the big windows. Floor-to-ceiling window and glass door flow out onto a plant field traced in the meeting rooms and collaborative area. Window view are supplemented with a wall line with cerebrate fascia, also known as a mother-in-tone, and a variety of other potted plants. For the design challenges of the Glumac office, in order to achieve the strict requirement of LBC, Glumac's design challenges include achieving net zero energy and water use, as well as other sustainability goals within its historical property. The team works to overcome many challenges specific to project location, such as poor air quality, factory regulator, landscape, unregulated building material, different time zones, and the cultural communication.
Now, let's look at the highlighted building services in Glumac office. First, look at the lighting system. In order to use less energy and adhere to net zero energy criteria, the floor plan was created to optimize the day lighting. Applying specialized task ambient lighting fixtures with multiple controls to achieve 2.5 volt per meter square light power density. Then, LED as an artificial light with Lutron quantum total light management system to effectively manage both daylight and electric light. Next, look at the energy supply. Electricity generated by solar panels on the roof is connected to the campus grid of the park and the building. The office consumes less than 40,000 kilowatt per hour per year and directs excess energy produced to the state grid. The third one is the heating, ventilation and air conditioning system HVAC. Radiant flow system for heating and cooling incorporated with the dehumidification unit to create a comfortable indoor environment. Air filtering plants installed to help to remove pollutants from the indoor environment. A live green wall helps filter air, and sophisticated air purification technologies provide real-time reports on the quality of the internal and outdoor air. The fourth and the last one is the water system. 63% of water reduction from baseline through innovative low-flow fixtures. The rooftop's pitched red clay tile will convey water down to existing downspouts to the tank. A three-step, non-chemical filtration system will treat the rainwater. The restrooms, cafe, and office plants at Glumac use recycled water that is supplied by the rainwater gathering and filtering system, as well as the dehumidification system. Identification of problems related to current operation and maintenance. The first problem is that Glumac does not own the structure in which it is housed. The military-owned building, which is leased on a developer, has the cooperative office at the top. The company Gensler found holes all over the place after removing the insulation. The solution was a brand new insulation product from Dow Corning that is only 1 inch thick and it is vacuum packed. It would have been challenging to achieve the living building challenges objective of consuming net zero energy without good insulation. And the next one is that local green materials expert GIGA gave Glumac access to an indoor air monitoring system that enables staff or members to view the toxicity of indoor air on their smartphones. The features is one of the space's more distinct ones. To remove the frequently intolerable pollution outside the building, Glumac feature 5 air filtration system and a green wall that is. The third one is that one of the first features to be incorporated into smart building was automation. The adoption of new technology like ICT was a tremendous advancement, but it also increased the dangers of cyber security and resilience that resulted from the integration of building systems with computer technologies. And the last one is that the key benefits of smart buildings are increased market competitiveness and return on investments, which are primarily made feasible by bettering the cost-benefit ratio. Generally speaking, the initial cost of smart buildings is higher because of the technologies used.
In this video, I'm going to present about technology highlights of the current system used in building. Firstly, indoor and outdoor monitoring system. Indoor and outdoor monitoring technologies are making sure not only people and things within building are comfortable and safe, but also those outside. Glumac New Shanghai office space is the first to apply for a completely energy, water and carbon neutral and has composing toilet and indoor air monitoring system. At this building, indoor and outdoor monitoring system technologies are making sure not only the people and the things within building are comfortable and safe, but also those outside. As an example, the green pad DuPont Sorona carpet tiles from advanced flooring were selected for the office floor because their mixed bag backing satisfy the strict criteria for healthy building environment. Secondly, Lutron light control system. These Lutron light control systems are designed to tie a building's lighting together with precise control from single device. This makes it easier to adjust lighting level and control blinds and window covering open motorized roof light and vents. A lighting control system makes the repeated task of adjusting light much simpler. The combination of these features in a lighting control system at Glumac Shanghai made any building environment more convenient and its lighting more elegant. Thirdly, 5G cellular data design. In light of significant demand expected in the coming years, current cellular technology are expected to advance. Some important goals including greater data rates, more capacity, decreased latency, and superior service quality can be addressed by 5G and associated technologies in this building. Unix decentralized RAN design that heavily relies on LTAA is introduced. The suggested design support a number of well-known networking functions that help boost the efficiency of both and core network. Lastly, audio distribution design using acoustic modeling software. In order to recreate the experience of real-time interaction between several users represented by avatars in a shared three-dimensional virtual world, audio distribution design software system use networking, computer graphics, and acoustic modeling software. They let users explore information and interact with one another within the context of virtual world by retending the visual and sounds of environment. For background research, Glumac, a consulting and engineering firm specializing in cost-effective, sustainable design, views their offices as a testing ground for the latest technology in high-performance design. When their Shanghai branch outgrew its office, Glumac saw an opportunity to design a space that achieved sustainability goals above and beyond anything that had been built in China. Glumac prides itself on being engineers for a sustainable future with 9 offices located in the United States. Their new offices in Shanghai supports Glumac commitments to sustainable projects.
Next is future challenges for Glumac office in respect of operation and maintenance. First is biophilic design. It's excellent to include the plants and tree into a space, but this all require ongoing maintenance, which will cost money. Dead or dying plants are unlikely to provide worker with the same motivation benefit if plants are ignored. A room that receives a lot of natural light may get warmer. If this extra heat is not properly managed, the air conditioning expenditure could increase. It costs money to modify a room so that it incorporates more biophilic design in the workplace. Second is historic building. Historical buildings are particularly susceptible to environmental change brought on by contemporary heating and cooling flow system. The insulations and paper barrier that are typically of the modern constructions are lacking from the majority of all the structure. May have a lot of painted and other finishes that could be harmed by temperature variance and relative humidity change. Due to the extensive cutting and patching that is required to control duct, pipes, and equipment in modern heating and cooling flow system, a historical structure may be compromised. Last is system rainwater. Glumac office use 100% recycled rainwater and provide it without the use of chemical for composite toilet. Unpredictable rainfall because Glumac office is located in Shanghai. Shanghai experienced 4 different seasons in humid subtropical environments. The use of the rainwater harvesting system can be essential to catching the rain when it does fall if the weather is unpredictable. Above ground storage tank in the winter need to be either insulated or kept indoor if it gets cool enough. Water in the tank expands when it is exposed to below freezing condition, which can weaken the tank construction and result in cracks.
Okay, so solution for the Glumac office in the future that we can suggest is to adoption of digital technologies, which is this to increase effectiveness of operation and maintenance in Glumac and help reducing downtime and provide better services to customers. Second solution is automation of process. This to help reduce manual effort and provide real-time data to make better decisions and improve overall efficiency of operations. The third solution is to implementing data analytics. This to analyze historical data related to operation and maintenance and help to predict future performance of operations. And lastly, training and education. This to enhance workers' skills and to keep up with the newest trends.
For the discussion and demonstration on possible solution, Glumac office undoubtedly one of the smartest buildings. It even received the LEED Platinum certification and is one of the first buildings in Asia with net zero water, energy, and carbon design. It is well known for its best air quality in Shanghai, despite a heavily polluted environment, where it has an indoor air monitoring system that can be connected wirelessly to an employee's phone, where it can show data about the air quality based on the oxygen levels, humidity, and etc. All of the challenges or problems are already being acknowledged and already being solved. As an example of how it was designed to take an advantage of daylighting, reducing the energy cost for the lighting system in the office, and how it controls and monitors the air quality inside and outside of the office building. Although never mentioned on their website, the Glumac office is not entirely perfect. There are some concerns and challenges that every smart building faces, which is cybersecurity. Security, privacy, integrity, and availability of data are top concern, as the risk of the possibility of digital vandalism, because smart buildings are much more open and interconnected than industrial control system, also known as ICS. In this matter, there are things that should be considered, as there is no security system that is 100% safe. Possible solution is to think of an action plan ahead of time to prepare when a specific subsystem fails or is attacked. Next is to have a visibility when an asset enters and leaves the network in real-time view, where it is visible to see their footprint, status, and activities, enabling us to assess security control. Lastly, establishing a cross-industry collaboration where each industry can collaborate on providing a solution and developing viable security.